I know there's a lot of stuff in the practice cart that there was like already patches for, but I just felt like doing it all myself. And the reason why I used a patch for the faster overworld movement is because I didn't know how to do it at the time. Like, I tried to figure it out and I was like, this is too complicated, I'm just gonna use the patch. Like, I even tried to understand what the patch did. And it didn't make sense. Everybody has dark purple names and I can't read them on this tablet. Yo, Caitlin. How's it going? Hey, Frank. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'll get the other firefighter, I guess. It's been a while since I've missed that. Oh! I say as I run right past it. Alright, so unlike literally every other category, you actually beat the level. Dots are double cool. Have fun watching. Wait. Play Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There's a game of it? Or do you mean like play the show? I didn't even know they made a game of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This category doesn't use any ace. The orb glitch, or the chuck item swap to get the orb, doesn't use arbitrary code execution. But yes, we do get 4 orbs in the category. I don't think there are any other major glitches. Oh, well done. Wings. That's a major glitch. Wings and clip. I always forget those. They're so standard. They're just like a strat. You have to say something nice about the other player when you draw the Mr. Rogers card. Incredible. Yeah, the cloud, which you get by eating a chuck while you're small. A charging chuck, not a clapping chuck. Is... Oh, I forgot to split again. It's okay. Don't want to show that I was behind after World 1. With cloud, like... So, when Mario eats an item... Alright, let me take a step back. The reason why item swap with chucks, giving you glitchy items, works is because the chuck is technically an item. Like a power-up. I don't know why, but he's a power-up. Normally it doesn't matter because Yoshi can't eat him. If you try to like lick him with Yoshi, it won't stick to his tongue. So like whatever, he's technically a power-up, but you can't eat him, so no big deal. But there's this glitch called an item swap where you can like basically force any sprite to be on Yoshi's tongue. And if you do that with the charging chuck, you can actually get the power-up that he has inside of him, I guess. The routine that runs when you collect the power-up does 2 things. One is it runs a function pointer to give Mario his power-up, so like to actually change his status if the power-up is different than what he already has. So if he's small and he touches the mushroom, it does the get big routine, which makes him have the animation getting big. If like you get a feather while you're already caped, then it just does nothing. The other thing it does is puts the appropriate item in the item box, and usually it's like what the power-up you already had was. So if you're Fire Mario and you collect a feather, then it does the turn into Cape Mario animation, but it also puts a Fire Flower in your item box. So the routine to collect the power-up does two things. It does the item in the item box, and then something else. It's literally just like a pointer to a routine, and it can just do whatever. Most of the glitch pointers that you end up getting by using by eating a chuck just do nothing, or like maybe do something glitchy, but then it's able to fix itself. But there are some that just crash the game. And then there are some that allow for arbitrary code execution, which is just a thing that lets you control exactly what code runs on the processor, depending on something that you're able to control. So if, say, the function pointer that happens to run when you eat a chuck jumps to a portion of RAM that controls where certain sprites are located in the level, then what you can do is set up the sprites to be in a certain spot in the level, and then when that function runs, it will treat those sprite positions as code, and you can just make those whatever you want by setting Koopa shells in certain spots or whatever. I am bad at splitting today. So yeah, with getting Orb, the function that runs always does the same thing, and I think it actually depends on what it does, depends on certain other things, such as like Yoshi's exposition. So sometimes it'll crash, but sometimes it won't. But it will never, you'll never be able to get it to do anything. There's always like a set limit of things it can do. With the cloud, however, it puts the cloud in your item box, and then it jumps to something that you're able to control and do whatever you want. That's why the orb is not Ace, but the cloud is, even though they're both Chuck Eats. Uh-oh. I can't see. Thank you. Yeah, so when you get the cloud in 11 exit... Hi, Truman. When you get the cloud in 11 exit, we use... like, the Ace is available, but we set up the Ace to do nothing, basically, so that you can just do the run without triggering anything special. Which is why in 11 exit, it's technically arbitrary code execution, but we purposefully set the code to do nothing so that we can do 11 exit. My brand. And the fact that the cloud is technically Ace is the reason why you don't see any cloud, or you don't see as many Cloud 11 exit task runs is because in task lingo, it's either arbitrary code execution or it isn't. You can't just have half arbitrary code execution. And then the full ace for Super Mario World just beats the game in like 40 seconds, so it gets obsoleted by that. Yeah, mostly, basically. It's... I've missed 3 splits in a row because I'm just way too focused on other stuff. Dude, get up there. Alright, here we go. Wow. Alright, well, I guess that works. What a blow up, dude. I can't get P-speed. How is this not P-speed? Oh my gosh, there it was, and there it goes. Did it. I knew that this level was just gonna be a big blow up. I tried setting up for a wall jump, but it requires stupid stuff like in Morton where you have to like duck because your subpixel is messed up. Whatever, got good wing. Nice. Whoa! I like pressed down for way too long. Alright, so we went to the star, backtracked, and now we got to red switch, and now we're backtracking again. Weird open world route. I do DP2 normal before the secret just because I don't want to have the orb in my inventory longer than I need to. It's just more of a chance for me to lose it. The overworld is equal no matter which one you do, if you do it after or before, so it's just preference. Okay, don't spit out the shell until after I bonk the thing. Yeah, you go back for an orb, so it doesn't matter. Otherwise, you would be wasting overworld. Alright, fast red. Let's go. Totally faster. Even though I bonked and measured it, it's still faster. I'm gonna remember to split this time. Cursed comments in my chat. Oh! The double select press. Alright, now we go back, down. More weird overload. Nice. Yellow switch first, right? I think that's what I decided for these splits. It's true. I don't think fisting and watching are the same thing. Another split that I'm not gonna miss. This is such a dumb split. It's literally just get Yoshi in Star World 3 and then... Or no, it's VS1 and then get Yoshi. I guess VS1 I can mess up. Got Yellow Yoshi in Star World 3. Entered the level specifically just to get him. That was a weird orb. I was very far left. Yeah, Zender, that'd be pretty neat. I don't know what it could be though. But I didn't mess up this level. Let's go. The Spiny got destroyed. I wish that Yellow Yoshi would just kill things instead of stomping all of them. Because then I could step on all of those Spinies in that pit and just kill them all. That'd be cool. Uh-oh. I was thinking too much. Don't I get rid of Yoshi here anyway? Yeah. That was a good a good usage of Yoshi there. Two very different responses. Now, boys. Okay, so in the last run I did Monday, I got hit by the very last enemy in this room, or in this level. and lost the orb. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I really need to lab out the... Has anybody labbed out the Bony Beetle despawn at the end of this level? Because in this category it would actually really be useful to get that. Because of the yellow block. Wait, the yellow block's there in 96 too, isn't it? I don't know. Well, you don't have... This is one of the few times there's a yellow block and you don't have cape. I'm just gonna take my time to go around. 96 you have cape, so you can just swing that guy. You just go fast. I feel like it's something else. Fishbone RNG dependent. It uses RNG for blinking, and it uses it for its animation cycle, but I think its animation cycle is tied to, like, how fast it swims. Because it doesn't swim at a constant rate. Yeah, he like goes fast and then slow and then fast and then slow. It's very subtle. But you can see him, when he goes fast, his tail flips back and forth. If it's RNG dependent, that thing doesn't, or that level doesn't have... Does it have anything super RNG in the first room? I don't know. I feel like there should be an easy way to set it up to get it every time. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of that would be different is... I guess maybe like how quickly you enter the pipe in the first room. But yeah, the delay of the point. Just don't delay. Just get Thwomp Boss with no cape. The only castle cutscene in this category. Yeah, I know, you can make it just barely. It's stupid, though. Is it... Do you know for sure that not delaying always despawns the dude? Maybe it always doesn't despawn the dude. That would be a blow-up, because then it'd be hard to get consistent. Okay. Weird ass category, we're doing this is actually faster. It's still faster. There we go. Don't ditch Yoshi. Oh, are you kidding me? This game sucks, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm still gonna beat these splits. Maybe. I don't even know. As long as eating that guy doesn't, like, bonking there doesn't waste more than a second, then it's faster. Actually, I shouldn't really trust the practice carts thing yet, because I haven't calibrated it yet. It's definitely faster to eat him, but I don't know by how much exactly. It's gonna be close. Yump! I don't even remember what my actual PB is. I think it was 47. I think it was 2647. We did it. Probably moved up no places on the leaderboard because I only PB'd by 2 seconds.